What's up guys? Today we're taking a look at AOTP Prime's Onyx Prime. And honestly, this is a really cool figure. It's heavily based on the IDW design, and right out of the box, it looks amazing. Saying out of the box seems a bit strange though, because I've had it since October last year. So straight away, this thing has presence. The sculpt, the proportions, the whole centaur concept. It's just something different, and I really respect them for what they went for. In hand, it feels great, nice and solid, nothing cheap or flimsy, and visually, yeah, I'd say they nailed it. This is one of those figures that just stands out on the shelf. Design-wise, this is easily one of their more unique releases in the line. The IDW inspiration really comes through, especially in the silhouette and overall aesthetic, as well as the colors. You also get a couple accessories. He comes with a staff and a bow. But this is where I'm a bit mixed on it. The biggest thing for me is the legs. The chicken legs situation. They're not bad, but they're definitely something you have to get used to. At first, they can feel a bit awkward, and it's not always easy finding poses that look natural. And that kind of leads into posing in general, especially with the bow. You can get a good straight shooting pose, but beyond that, it's a bit limited. It doesn't feel as dynamic as it probably should. Then there's the transformation. It's not bad, but to me, I find it pretty basic. There's not a whole lot going on, and compared to other primes and just figures in general like Megatronus, it seems a little bit lacking and underwhelming. Now, let's get on to the articulation. The head can look up that far, down not so much, can move left to right before bumping into the collar. Wings can move out of the way, giving full range to the shoulders. Above the elbow swivel, elbow bend, wrist swivel, and the fingers can open. He has a waist swivel. The legs can move forward that far, back that far, and out all the way. Thigh swivel, and then the chicken joints, which I can't really explain how they articulate. And finally, an ankle pivot. Now, let's get on to the comparisons. First we have Earthrise Optimus Prime, AOTP Prime's Megatronus, Siege Megatron, Titan's Return Alpha Trion, My Custom Micronus Prime, Transformers 1 Sentinel Prime, Nova Prime, Alchemist Prime, AOTP Prime Solus, Lockheed's Megatronus. Now, the transformation into the Centaur mode. Going into Centaur mode, you want to collapse in the head, creating its kind of beast mode, and then untab the legs from the chest. You're gonna want to butterfly the shoulders forward, leaving enough room that you can unfold the legs from the torso and bring them down. Bring the torso forward and up and the rest down, which brings the front legs down, and then you basically just kind of correct it up and add the tail. And then you basically straighten it up and you're done. I mean, technically, yeah, if you want the horse tail, you should add the bow as the tail. But I feel like when he's in the centaur mode, you'd use the bow more. So maybe it's a little contradicting itself, but yeah. Now, onto comparisons. Earthrise Optimus Prime, AOTP Prime's Megatronus, Siege Megatron, Titan's Return Alpha Trion, Custom Micronus, Transformers 1 Sentinel, Legacy Nova Prime, AOTP Prime's Alchemist, AOTP Prime's Solus, and Lockheed's Megatronus. Now, the articulation. The articulation for the Centaur is essentially the exact same as the regular robot mode, just the shoulders can now butterfly forward and backward. The new legs. The legs can move forward that far, back that far, out all the way, thigh swivel, and then his double jointed chicken leg knees, and then you can move the hoof backwards if you need to. And that's basically it for the added articulation. Now, let's get on to the poses. In this mode, posing is okay. You can get some decent stances, but again, those legs take a bit of getting used to. Once you figure them out, it improves, but it's not instantly intuitive. Now, let's get him into beast mode. First, pull the head back and pull up the beast mode head. Bring up the chest piece, tab it into the beast mode head. Butterfly the arms forward and bring them up. Twist the hands and open the fingers to form the new front legs. Reverse the back crunch, basically making the torso like in the robot mode, and then using the joints in the knees for the middle legs, chicken them. Adjust the back legs for the right height since it's slightly different, and then tab in the tail. And you're done. Again, pretty simple transformation, not much difficulty there, but overall the beast mode looks pretty cool. Now, articulation wise, the beast mode head can twist, it can look up, and the jaw can unhinge. You can use the back crunch from the transformation for added articulation in the torso. Front legs move forward. They don't move outward, which is a shame. And besides that, they're exactly just the normal arms. It's the same articulation there. And then the rest of the body is the same as Centaur mode. And comparisons for the Beast mode. Areas with Earthrise Optimus, Age of the Primes Megatronus, Minor Megatron, Alpha Trion, my custom Micronus, Transformers 1 Sentinel, Nova Prime, Alchemist Prime, Age of the Prime Solus. So overall, this is a bit of a mixed one for me. On one hand, it looks incredible. Great design, awesome concept, and it feels good in hand. But on the other hand, it does have a few issues, which are stemming to my preference in figures and articulation, I guess. The legs can be tricky, posing can feel pretty limited, and the transformation is quite basic for a modern day figure. That said, I still recommend it, especially if you like the IDW look or are collecting the 13 primes. Or just if you want something unique and cool for your collection. It's just one of those figures you need a bit of time to get used to. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. Let me know what you guys think of Onyx Prime, and I'll catch you in the next one.